600 kilometres long, 80 wide and over 1,600 metres deep, Russia's Lake Baikal holds 20% of the world's fresh water and is home to species unseen anywhere else. But for how much longer? The Siberian lake has seen an unwelcome addition to its roster of life in recent years. Algae below the surface just off the shore, a sticky green mousse that stretches for hectares, Spirogyra, a sign of increased pollution levels. Scientists from a local research institute have been ringing the warning bell for most of the last decade already.
The invading algae sticks to every other kind of plant life and suffocates it. It's sad. Look at what's happening to Lake Baikal.
The cause? The increasing human presence around Baikal. Listvyanka village had 8 hotels in 2009. That number currently stands at 82. The single water treatment plant simply isn't enough to handle the task.
If you compare the lake water near inhabited areas with zones where there are few people, it's like the difference between night and day.
Baikal's pollution isn't just waterborne either. The lake's increased popularity with tourists has seen a corresponding rise in littering. Hundreds of volunteers gather at the end of each summer in an effort to do what they can to help clean up. Though despite the several tons of rubbish they manage to collect, it's a drop in the ocean, and incredible amounts of waste end up in open-air dumps. The region doesn't have a single waste treatment or efficient recycling facility. One of the worst culprits for the ecological damage, though, the Soviet-era Baikalsk paper and pulp mill. For 50 years, it dumped millions of cubic meters of industrial waste into the lake, chlorides, phenol and sulfates. The mill finally shut down in 2013, not for environmental reasons, but financial ones. Even so, it's left a lasting legacy. 6.2 million tons of toxic waste in 13 reservoirs, each the size of 2 football fields. The cleanup's been estimated to come with a price tag of between $250 million and $1.3 billion. The official budget for it's at the lower end, leaving scientists concerned about what could happen if nothing's done with the stocks of waste.
If the water rose and flooded, it would carry everything with it all the way into Baikal. In the lake, chemical and other organic elements would bond with the oxygen and kill all the fish and everything else.
Lake Baikal's been called the Pearl of Siberia, but if so, it's losing its luster. Even if Russian authorities have slowly woken up to the danger and the threat, international sanctions have left them strapped for cash, and there's little chance they'll be able to do much more to help.